This article is in Joe Blow. So this is similar to like BuzzFeed or Pop Buzz or Screen Rant or like some of those other ones. It says right here, there's no guarantee that we're going to get a Scream 7. Now, this was according to March of 2023, and now we're into June, almost July. So since then, it has been confirmed that Scream 7 is going into production. So, yeah, we're getting Scream 7. But there's no guarantee that we're going to get a Scream 7. But since Scream 6 had the biggest opening weekend of any film in the Scream franchise and has already made over $75 million at the global box office, there's a good chance it's going to happen. Scream 5 and 6 directors Matt Bettinelli and Tyler Gillette have said they're hoping for more sequels, whether they're involved with them or not, and also said they would try to get Neve Campbell and her character Sidney Prescott into another sequel if they are involved. During an interview with Cinepop, star Melissa Barrera also had a casting suggestion for the next sequel. She wants actress Salma Hayek to play the mother of her character, Sam Carpenter, and her younger sister, Tara Carpenter, played by Jenna Ortega. Christina Carpenter is the mother of Sam and Tara and is clearly not a great person. Sam was conceived when Christina cheated on her boyfriend with original Scream killer Billy Loomis. She kept that secret for years, telling her boyfriend that he was Sam's father, marrying him and having Tara years later. Then Sam discovered the truth about her father, and the Carpenter family fell apart, and Christina has had a rough relationship with her daughters ever since. She was on a business trip during the events of Scream 5 and didn't seem too concerned about the safety of her daughters during that Ghostface killing spree, and by the events of Scream 6, she's estranged from both of them. When Cinepop asked Melissa Barrera who she would like to have play her mother in the next movie or movies, she answered, "I am dying to work with Salma Hayek, so it would be a dream come true to have her come in as the mom. It would be awesome." While we wait to find out whether or not Scream 7 is going to happen and if Hayek is going to be in the cast, Scream 6 is tearing up theater screens. Scripted by Scream 5 writers James Vanderbilt and Guy Busick, this one shows what happens when the 4 survivors of the Ghostface killings leave Woodsboro behind and start a fresh chapter. Those 4 survivors are returning Scream 5 characters played by Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega, Mason Gooding, and Jasmine Savoy. And they play Sam, Tara, Chad, and Mindy, respectively. They're seeking to start a fresh chapter in New York City, but while the story is set in New York, the movie was filmed in Montreal. Also in the cast are franchise regular Courtney Cox as Gail Weathers, Scream 4 star Hayden Panettiere as Kirby Reed, and new additions Dermot Mulroney as Detective Wayne Bailey, Samara Weaving as Laura Crane, Tony Revolori as Jason, Liana Liberato as Quinn Bailey, Josh Segarra as Danny, Jack Champion as Ethan, Devin Nakota as Annika, and Henry Czerny as Dr. Stone. Neve Campbell was asked to reprise the role of Sidney Prescott in Scream 6, but passed on it due to a pay dispute. Vanderbilt produced Scream 6 with Paul Neinstein and William Sherrick for Project X Entertainment. Original Scream screenwriter Kevin Williamson serves as executive producer alongside Chad Villella, Ron Lynch, Kathy Conrad, Marianne Madalena, and Spyglass's Gary Barber and Peter O. It's a very long word that begins with an O, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. So his name is Peter O. Let's just go with that. Would you like to see Salma Hayek play Christina Carpenter in Scream 7? Share your thoughts on this casting idea by leaving a comment below. I think it'd be a good idea. I'm not against it. Let's see. I think one person on here said in the comment section, I think it would be great to see Catherine Zeta-Jones as Christina Carpenter. I think it would be good for Catherine Zeta-Jones and Jenna Ortega to see each other again to shoot Scream 7. That's a reference to the fact that they both did Wednesday Addams together. She played the mother of Wednesday in that show. One person said, most definitely Salma would be a good fit. I believe Salma Hayek, Eva Longoria, Jessica Alba, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Jennifer Lopez, or Eva Mendes would all be great options to play the role as Christina Carpenter. One person says she would probably become the opening kill of the movie or the killer. One person says that'd be awesome. Now, with that being said, here's... If they bring Christina Carpenter... First of all, let's talk about the character, regardless of the actress who may play her. If they bring Christina Carpenter in, there's a couple questions. One, is she going to be a killer? If not, is she going to be a regular person? Is she going to be victimized? Is she going to be attacked and they attempt to kill her? Or is she going to be killed? Could she be one of the first victims killed in the opening scene, in the opening sequence? There's so many questions about that. And could she have ties to the killer? Or if she is the killer, then... So many questions, just so many. On top of what's going to happen with the core four. Is a member of that going to die or end up being a killer? Could Danny be a killer? Are we going to see the death of Gail and or Kirby? Is Sydney going to return? There's so many questions. So many questions. As far as other questions about Christina Carpenter, if she appears in Scream 7, how long will she be there? Is it going to be a brief appearance? Is it going to be or is she going to have a prominent role in the movie where she's there for just over half the movie? And if she doesn't appear in that movie, could she appear in Scream 8 if they do that? Now, this person listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they listed 6 different people that they think are great to play the role of Christina. Salma Hayek, Eva Longoria, Jessica Alba, Catherine Zeta, Jennifer Lopez, Eva Mendes. Since Melissa had already brought it out, I would go with Salma Hayek. The others, great. The others are great. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind seeing Salma Hayek do that. I think she could fit for that pretty well. Those two, it seems like she really, really likes her, and I'm guessing they have good chemistry and a good relationship. So I'm sure it'd be very touching to them to work on this set together. Let's see if the team reaches out to Salma, and if they do, let's see what she has to say about it. I'm sure Salma is going to give her response on whether or not she'll go through with this and how she feels about it. Ultimately, whatever decision they make, I'll be in theaters opening weekend to see how it all played out. So what do you think? Do you think Salma Hayek should play the mother? And what role do you think she should play in the movie? You know, obviously the mother, but what do you think she should be? She should be a good person or a bad person? Have you not decided? Just give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts on that. What do you think?